Now it's time for a story. Former Rockbridge Bruin Adelina Huffendeck is a sophomore on the Mizzou gymnastics team. The Columbia native may not be from far away, but ABC 17's Natalie Jones shows us why it's incredible to see how far she's come.
As an athlete, you train for moments.
We were at the hotel, and the coaches always go over the lineups.
Then those moments actually come.
And Shannon read my name off, and I was like, what?
And then you have a moment to reflect.
It's so surreal to me, honestly.
For Adelina Huffendeck, that moment was starting in her first NCAA gymnastics meet. All of this just 2 years after an injury that almost took her out of the sport altogether.
It was kind of a freak accident. It was a good vault. Like, I landed with right form. My legs were bent. Like, nothing was weird. And I kind of felt my knee pop and like go out to the side.
Huffendeck completely blew out her knee. Her senior year was over just as quickly as it had started.
I mean, that's like the closing chapter of like that part of your life. And it's like, okay, next is college.
But this time, next was more bad news.
Gymnastics is not really on the table right now. Like, you just need to focus on being able to walk.
Her orthopedist was not as optimistic maybe as Adelina was.
Optimistic, that's an understatement. Just months after that injury, Huffendeck was already walking and already beginning her collegiate career, but starting it from the sidelines.
To stick with it for that long, for 2 years almost, to be kind of on the shelf, so to speak, you know, that can take the wind out of your sails.
But if you ask Huffendeck, well, she never had a doubt.
There's no way I'm never going to do gymnastics again, because that's something I've had since I was 6.
So she spent the better part of the last 2 years watching.
I had to give any energy that I had to everyone else.
And eventually training.
We knew we still had to kind of stair-step it and make sure we did a gradual progression.
All the while keeping a smile on her face.
She may not be our top kiddo in the lineup, but she certainly is a top teammate.
All of which led up to this one moment that she's trained for.
There were days where I really doubted myself and doubted the ability to come back to gymnastics. So, I mean, you just got to look in the future.
Reporting in Columbia, Natalie Jones, ABC 17 Sports.
Huffendeck added that the key to overcoming the odds is to set small goals. She says tiny victories like lifting her leg after surgery helped her to look forward to the future.